Hi guys, George here from Zero Period Productions. And today on Skyrim Saturday Mods, we're covering our third follower mod in a row for the year. The past two follower mods that we covered so far were newer releases, but today we're turning to a mod that released a couple years back. One that I've heard a lot of good things about. So sit back and relax because today we're covering Remiel, a custom voiced Breton follower who serves as a Dwarven specialist, adventurer, and romance option as well. Hailing from the city of Wayrest in High Rock, Remiel has traveled to Skyrim in hopes of exploring its various Dwemer ruins. And despite her aptitude for Dwarven machinery, she's not much of a fighter on her own, which is where you come in. She can be found in the Silverblood Inn, and take on her introductory quest in order to begin your adventures with her. Remiel comes with her own unique follower framework, and as such will not work properly if managed using other follower framework mods, such as NFF or AFT. She has approximately 4,000 lines of dialogue, including comments on different cities and towns, the weather, and time of day. She has several custom quests, as well as commentary for the main quest line, and some commentary for certain DLC quests, as well as comments for all four of the guilds, several of the Daedric quests, and even new lines for the mods Beyond Reach and Legacy of the Dragonborn. The mod was made and voiced by Maplespice, and is available for Skyrim Special Edition for both PC and Xbox. If you're installing the mod for the very first time, you can use an existing save file, although some of her quests are really intended to be played as you explore Skyrim and its Dwarven ruins for the very first time.
Hi?
Hi there. Oh.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
You looked like you were miming for a second. Yeah, I was.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about something. Don't have time to talk, though. Why don't you go chat with the other bar patrons?
Why? What were you thinking about?
Just how I'm going to get by that court wizard and see Nchuand-Zel. What was his name? Calcelmo? The bastard won't let me in to see the Dwemer rune. Something about a giant spider. As if that matters.
Matters a little bit. Yeah, it seems like it matters.
How so?
Oh, we're being interrupted. Isn't a giant spider gonna make getting into the ruin dangerous?
I don't care how dangerous it is. Although, yes, if I'm dead, I suppose I can't see the rune.
If you see the ruin before you die, though...
I'll just hire a mercenary to kill it. Then he'll have to let me in.
You could hire me.
Oh, are you a mercenary?
Well, you know.
I guess you do seem like the type who disregards their own life in favor of gold.
What's that supposed to mean?
Alright then, name your price.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? 1,000 gold.
Ooh, that's a little steep, don't you think?
I don't see anyone else offering.
Well, I don't want to waste more time looking for someone else. Let me see what I have.
You're gonna move now? You're gonna push her a little bit? You're gonna stand there? What are you gonna do?
I can do 200 gold.
200 gold? That's an
Don't
insult.
look at me like that.
I'm looking at you like that.
Okay. How about 200 gold up front, and whatever you pick up in the runes. And I'll grab some stuff to sell too, so I can give you more gold when we finish up. So...
Fine.
Yes! Alright. Let's head to Understone Keep and find Calcelmo.
Everyone really likes this little corner
Tell him
right
you
here.
want to see the excavation site, and convince him we'll take care of his spider problem.
Everyone's just really trying to steal your corner here, aren't they? Why don't you live here while you explore Skyrim? Can you lockpick doors for me? Let's go ahead and relax. Skip the intro quest. Have questions for you? Well, let's do her first quest first. One thing that I did notice pretty much just immediately, just right off the bat, is that...
Dawnguard.
Oh.
I have to say the name is fitting.
Okay, she's
and
talking.
There she is. And it's an added bonus that it sounds pretty cool.
One thing that I have already noticed is that some of her lines do have a little bit more background noise. You can kind of hear either like a fan going or the sounds of a PC, so I do wish that maybe some of that had been cleaned up a little bit.
Oh, Sorry, I was thinking about something.
But it's not all the lines, so it's only some of them, but obviously it makes sense that not every single line would have been recorded at the exact same time. So sometimes stuff like that happens. Let me ask a couple questions. I know I said I'd talk to Calselma first, but I'm just kind of curious, vocal quality-wise.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Alright.
Is that all?
Yeah, like those those lines sound perfectly fine.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Well, hello there, Calselmo.
Oh. Oh, I thought you was gonna say more. Excavation site? I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot!
Oh.
Do you even know who I am?
Oh.
The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited.
Very quick 180 there.
I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Yeah, we gotta get into the ruin. Can I go on in? I'd like to see the excavation site.
Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in Nchuand-Zel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say?
I say you got a deal.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
Well, turns out,
I have things to study. What is it?
I was just thinking... How is it you came to be in control of Nchuand-Zel out of every scholar in Skyrim?
turns out you just had to ask
What's your secret?
a second time.
Secret? What makes you think there's a secret?
So it was just good luck?
Luck? I think it has more to do with the hard work.
Whose hard work? Yours or the people you send into runes in your stead?
You idiot! Stop bothering me.
Yeah, don't piss him off. Don't piss him off. Yeah, we did speak to him about the spider in the excavation site. We did.
I have things to study. What is it? Yes, I have a lot of research to do.
Was I...
Yes, excellent.
Oh,
Let's kill that spider and head into Nchuand-Zel.
okay, there we go. That'll do it. That'll do it. I was waiting on her. I noticed she keeps on saying ruins as runes. I don't know if that's just me. I'm not
see
sure
the yard. No
if I'm
sudden
the only
moves.
one that picked up on
Understand?
that. As you can see, I am playing this on a character that hasn't gone through Nchuand-Zel yet, so I will be going through the different Dwemer ruins pertaining to Remiel for the very first time on this save on this character. The reason for that being that I was going to do this on my usual Skyrim...
I read up on Nchuand-Zel's history before arriving in Markarth, so I hope you don't mind if I talk about my research.
No, that's fine. I was gonna do this on my usual Skyrim Saturday character, but I ran into a bug where I could not do her starting quest with a character that had already gone through Nchuand-Zel.
Ah, you're wanting to discuss the philosophical underpinnings of Dwemer law, aren't you?
Oh, of course.
That's why you're talking with me? Don't deny it.
I like that line a lot.
Hopefully I can latch back onto my train of thought from before.
I really like that line. I love the delivery. It's like, don't deny it.
Nchuand-Zel translates to something like Radiant City. Let's hope it lives up to its name.
But I was gonna do it my usual Skyrim Saturday character that has everything finished, but I couldn't accept or progress her first quest. And you have the option to skip the first quest entirely, but that didn't seem like the best solution. I would rather play this on a lower level character and get to experience all the quests rather than right off the bat start skipping stuff, you know? So this is actually the same character that I used for Val Serrano last week, but before meeting Val, before doing his quests and whatnot, but very, very, very low, or much lower level character than usual.
Are you talking to me to give me the sweet roll you have?
What?
Yes, I know you have one.
Oh.
No, I won't tell you how I found out.
You stay away from my sweet rolls. We're not that close. We're not even friends yet. Right now, this is strictly
There is a distinct lack of automaton
professional
here.
relationship.
That's unfortunate. I'd love to see some of Skyrim's animunculi.
I have so much respect. Any time that I hear any voice actor, any Quest mod voice actor say animunculi, because I know that's one of the many words that would trip me up if I had to do any sort of voice acting whatsoever. And frankly, a lot of terms and names and stuff in Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls would trip me up.
Okay. Great. What in Shior's name was that? That spider was huge!
Yeah.
That old man better appreciate our work.
Well, he's
Now to see Nchuand-Zel proper.
he's gonna
Wait.
kind of pay us.
Hey, there's a body up there. Quick, let's see if it has anything useful.
There is? Wait, what? Oh, I think she's supposed to be pointing to that body, to the Imperial body. I think so, at least.
Oh, so that old bastard Calcelmo already had a research team down here. That's why he wouldn't let me in.
I don't know if I'd call him a bastard for
we'll
that.
just have to catch up to the researchers mentioned in this note. I can't help but notice there are similarities between us and this expedition party.
No, I mean, not really.
Don't worry, we probably won't end up like them.
I wouldn't say we're that similar. We already killed the spider. They couldn't even manage that. So, already we're a step ahead. Already we're doing a lot better than they did. Is this really not gonna just... Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, so that old bastard Calcelmo already had a research team down here. That's
already
why
said
he
that.
wouldn't let me in.
You may have mentioned that
Well,
already.
we'll just have to catch up to the researchers mentioned in this note. I can't help but notice there are similarities between us and this expedition party. Don't worry, we probably won't end up like them.
We won't. Otherwise, it'll be a very short Skyrim Saturday. The thing to note is that her first quest, the Dwemer Specialist, does play out alongside the Lost Expeditions, so it really does benefit you. It really does make sense to be doing this for the first time with Remiel installed. Because that's how you get the full experience, that's how you get kind of the intended experience.
There's something here.
Which what I'll be doing is, given that this is a vanilla dungeon, vanilla quest and whatnot, I'll be editing through just to kind of show you the parts that are pertinent
something.
to
we go.
Remiel herself. But this isn't going to be me going through the entire vanilla dungeon. Ooh. Well, I mean, the Falmer are blind, so I don't know why I really thought they wouldn't accidentally just walk off stuff occasionally and
Whoa,
die.
watch out.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm not blind. I'm not a Falmer.
I'm not about to die when I haven't even finished looking through this place.
I know we just met her. Oop, that's not her.
Really shouldn't be trying to find us.
No, we just met her, but already I like her attitude. She's spirited. She's kind of spunky. It's good. I like it.
Nchuand-Zel was once a sort of base of operations for a vampire called Lady Belaine, who attacked Markarth from below.
Oh, look at that. You got your ESO knowledge there. That's the Markarth DLC from ESO. Slight spoilers, if you haven't played it yet. Do recommend it though. That's one of my favorite Zone DLCs, one of my favorite DLC stories in
Do you
ESO.
ever worry that animunculi are sentient?
Not really.
Alone in these ruins for eons, only to be cut down by us in the end.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have attacked us then. It's in their programming, but still. Here we go. We have an interesting Dwemer gear. What makes it so interesting? It looks like all the other ones. Just taking his journal, because as it is, once again, that's the vanilla quest. This is her quest.
Some of the Dwemer runes I've been in have had plants growing, but this tree is one of the bigger ones I've seen. And look at these living quarters. Very fancy. I think some highbrow Dwemer lived here.
Oh.
Although this room in the back is concerning. They kept some sort of torture room in their home?
Yeah.
I wonder what this says about the occupants.
That's the Dwemer for
Anyway,
you.
this poor guy clearly didn't make it. Doesn't seem smart for the group to leave him behind, but the desire to explore more is understandable. Let's see if we can find them.
Do you want the gear?
Is now really a good time?
Okay, some questions is lit back up.
Alright.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind, never mind.
Now, back to that thought I was thinking.
Back to it indeed.
The steam running through pipes sometimes sounds like screaming. Those are the pipes, right?
I sure hope so. Because now I'm a little scared myself. Now I'm a little
See,
worried.
adventurer, I told you that you'd make a fortune down here. Just look at these chests. Although something seems a little off about these automatons. Why aren't they protecting their armory?
I'm okay with it.
I don't trust this.
I'm alright with it.
Be careful looting these chests, my partner in crime.
There's no crime. No crime. We're supposed to be here. Right? Oh, okay.
Your masters
See?
are long gone. Stop this.
See? You did warn me. You did very much warn me.
Take this.
So we just have... Well, no, we don't have just one journal left, but we,
Take this.
we're done in the armory. So, we can head for the exit. I don't think it's going to be where we just came from, though. Maybe it is. It's been a while since I went through this vanilla quest. I went through it for the modded playthrough, but...
Mother, ouch!
even that must have been years ago at this rate.
There's so many
Even
Falmer
that-
down here. Maybe we should try sneaking by them?
Even that must have been like a year and a half ago now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so not the way we came from, but I did find where I need to be. This is good. I'm gonna grab the skill book. And I'm gonna grab the gyro first, because that's what kind of like moves her quest along.
It looks like they chose a bad spot to camp.
Yeah,
But wasn't there another researcher mentioned in the notes? Where is he?
it's kind of right out in the open, just a prime target for all the Falmer and their arrows. Well, just one left. Oop, you're dead. Just one left in that case.
Wow! I think I'm really getting the hang of this fighting thing.
I mean, I haven't died yet, so I'm gonna take that as a good sign. I'm gonna say that, yeah, you're getting a little better at this. She's not a stealth archer yet, though, so she still has some learning to do. She has not mastered the true
Feels unfair
art
to attack someone
of
who can't
Skyrim
see
yet.
me.
Oop. Okay. See, I was lining you up for that. I've been trying to let you get some of the kills. Not that I need to, I just, for whatever reason, decided to do that as I stepped right onto the trap. So really, maybe I'm not one to talk. You just punched a hole in your book, didn't you?
So, that spider was the only thing protecting Markarth from the Falmer. I knew it was weird that there were so few automatons. The city defenses are down. So, since we killed Nimmy, if the Falmer begin to break into Understone Keep, that's technically our fault?
Never thought about that.
That's what we get for helping that old man.
Never thought about
Alright,
that.
adventurer, I guess we have to activate the defenses. Although, that means that we get to see these automaton in action.
And try to kill
Always
us.
a bright side.
And try to murder us. Well, the other thing is... Well, the Falmer wouldn't have been able to get into Understone Keep because the door was locked. Technically, the second we opened that door, yeah, that's when we caused an issue. That's when we caused a problem. I don't think Nimmy alone would have stopped them. I don't think Nimmy alone would have been enough to stop them. There were two of us, and we stopped Nimmy really easily.
Take this.
Oh, and you're down. It's okay. Fighting is still a work in progress. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. Potion for me, and pull
We did
the
it!
lever.
I can't wait to see these automaton in action. Wait, what's wrong with this one? Hold still and let me take a look. Yes, if I move this here, and replace this... Now to make sure you don't attack me...
Or me.
Yes, how's that? Good? Good.
Good?
By Akatosh, you're a piece of crap, though. No offense.
Ouch.
Have you been here all alone, you little heap of scrap metal? Well, little scrap, maybe you want to see the world? And definitely not because I programmed that desire into you? Look, my faithful bodyguard, I found a new friend.
You call him bodyguard.
Can I keep him, please?
I thought we were partners. I thought we were partners in this. Why are you asking me? You said I'm the bodyguard. That makes you in charge.
Oh, that's a good point. Well then, meet Scrap.
Scrap?
Yes, because he's just a barely functioning bunch of scrap metal someone bolted together. But I think he has potential. Maybe one day he'll be better at protecting me than you are?
I doubt it.
Oh, have some faith. I know he doesn't look like it now, but I'm sure I can get him in tip-top shape.
Alright, well let's go tell Calcelmo about his research team.
Do we have to? Listen close, adventurer. Don't mention anything about Scrap to that wizard. He'll think the spider should belong to him. And I don't have the patience not to kick him somewhere sensitive and make a run for it. Come on, Scrap. You can ride in my bag.
Alright. Talk to you again after leaving Nchuand-Zel. So, follow me. Stick close.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I
I
help
have
him around
things
the
to
laboratory.
study. What is it?
I've killed Nimi.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months.
Well,
As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
I also found this, expedition journal.
Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Staben. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the kin. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore.
Well, I'm the researcher now. Clearly.
I'm sure it's hard to believe, but I was once a bold adventurer like you, ready to face any danger.
Okay, Grandpa, let's
You're
get you
right.
to bed.
It's hard to believe you were anything beyond an old bastard.
The audacity! I'll see to it the Jarl hears of your abuse of a court scholar.
I can think of ways to make sure the Jarl hears nothing from you. Ever.
Keep your hands to yourself. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth City Guard to my defense?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Don't worry. I'll keep my hands from your neck. This time.
The audacity! Get out of here!
I'm kind of with him. I'm kind of with Calcelmo. I don't necessarily have that much of an issue with him.
Sorry, you were saying something?
So you've seen Nchuand-Zel. Are there any other Dwemer ruins you want to see?
Almost definitely. You didn't really believe I'd be satisfied with seeing just one rune, did you?
I figured you want to see more.
And you were right. There are more Dwemer runes calling my name.
Then, where are you off to now?
Well, I haven't really planned that far. But you being an adventurous one, I'm sure you'll end up in some more Dwemer runes eventually. Maybe I'll just tag along for the ride?
I'd be glad to have you with me.
Great, then it's decided. And I have fixed up Scrap a bit, so I think he'll be very useful to us.
Alright, then let's head out.
This is so exciting! With all the studying I'll be doing, I bet I'll be able to fix Scrap up to Dwemeri standards in no time. Let's go.
Started, upgrades, take Remy to see a Dwemer ruin.
The artifacts I've discovered in
are you
Nchuand-Zel
saying?
will make history one day.
I just see your mouth moving.
No, the artifacts I've discovered will make me rich one day.
I can see you have no appreciation for scholarship.
I can appreciate both gold and knowledge.
I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority.
Sure, mister, I've got an entire wing to myself in Understone Keep.
She really just has a beef with him.
You had something to say?
You just really don't like him, do you? You said before that you'd give me the earnings from our time in Nchuand-Zel.
You remembered that, huh?
Oh, I remembered.
I mean, of course I always meant to uphold my end of the deal. Here. My share of the spoils, all for you. And thank you. For taking me, that is.
Yeah, the volume and
Oh, good. I was just about
quality.
to come talk to you. You see, I've been thinking, and actually, that thought's not ready for you yet. Never mind.
Oh, okay. But the volume and then the quality of some of the lines, it differs from like line to line even in the same conversation sometimes. What am I supposed to do with these Dwemer artifacts?
Well, if you're so inconvenienced by them, I'm sure I could make something useful from them. They're very unique. I think they likely have some useful qualities.
What sort of qualities?
Hand them over and let me see.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I didn't really need them. I was getting them for you. All right.
Let me just slot this in here, and surely I could get this cog to fit. Ow!
Ooh,
Just pinch my finger. Nothing to worry about.
okay, just making sure.
Just some tweaking. And here.
Your contraption? What is this thing?
Well, let's just call it a locator. I kept a piece that resonates with the main component. In plain terms, you can use this contraption to locate me, so long as I'm holding this piece of it. Pretty handy for while we're exploring runes, don't you think?
I would agree. Well, we'll find out.
Yes, the best way to see is to test it. Can't wait.
I wonder if I can actually ask any questions now.
Alright.
Here we go. Can you tell me about yourself? How are you doing? I've been wondering. What do you think of me? Well, tell me about yourself.
That depends on what you want to know.
Where are you from?
I'm from High Rock. Wayrest, to be exact. It's beautiful. The hub of trade in High Rock, right next to the Iliac Bay. All sorts of people passing through. The smell of water. There's so many languages, art, and knowledge. But for all its beauty on the outside, the inside is rotten to the core.
What do you mean?
Well, to start, its own king sold out the city, left the gates open to raiders in the hopes that his enemies would be among those slaughtered. Eventually, the raiders were ousted, but the devastation they wrought. Ugh. And the king went missing afterward. I was around 10 when it happened.
It must have been traumatic.
I don't remember it well, honestly.
That also happens with
I
trauma
can see
sometimes.
my mother pushing me into the cellar, and my father standing with his old sword at its entrance. But it all passed us over. I mostly remember complaining that I was bored and wanted to go out to play. I was a spoiled kid. And I guess I got lucky.
The way that you talk to Calselma, you sound a little spoiled now. How's the city doing now?
Well, when I left, it was fine. No one can decide on who should rule it now, so it's been in the hands of a council of cutthroats and traitors until a decision is made. But I honestly don't care much. I've never been into politics.
What are you doing in Skyrim?
I came to see the Dwemer runes.
Fair enough. Well, why come to Skyrim to see them?
Well, I've already seen the ones in High Rock, and Hammerfell is too hot for me. So the next place is here. Although I think I swung too far away from hot. How do you people stand the cold here?
Okay, I was reading the subtitles despite listening, and that really threw me off because that very much did not match. And I was like, oh, what? What? You've seen all the Dwemer ruins in High Rock?
Well, all that I know about. And that was a lot.
Damn. Wait. Are there Dwemer ruins in High Rock? I know there are in Hammerfell. High Rock is... I thought High Rock was more so Iliad and Dureni. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. Doesn't it get old?
Oh no. You must not see a lot of Dwemer runes.
I'm only level 20.
There's always something new and interesting to see.
Only level 20
You see,
right
they were
now.
master engineers, with technology far beyond anything any of the other races have achieved. Every rune is a chance to discover some new machine, to learn secrets of Nirn far beyond our wildest dreams. I cannot wait to see what Skyrim has in store for me.
I will go through some of the other questions with her later. I don't want to do it all at once, but as we go through the other ruins, as we upgrade scrap and everything, we'll make sure to get to know her.
Sounds good.